What's up, y'all? Respect the chat virtually. Your boy Mike is here. My brother-in-law Ryan
Yo,
is also here with us.
let's get it.
What's up, dude?
Chilling. Ready for this draft, bro? Let's get it.
Right. That's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna bring you guys the second annual Family Fantasy Basketball League.
There we go.
I almost got mixed up because we got the Family League, which I am now out of.
Huh.
Ryan is in,
Right.
and he is finished actually first.
I did in the league, in the football league. Yeah.
Which was really nice accomplishment this year. That's a competitive league. There's what? How many is there? 12 of us?
I think 10 of us. 10 of us in
10.
that league.
Okay. Just like there is in this league, there's going to be 10 of us in this league, mixed up of friends and family. So this will be the Friends and Family Fantasy Basketball League.
Basketball league. Yeah.
And we're going to draft, and then we're going to post this, see what you guys think. We did well with our fantasy draft that we did, and we recorded with me, Frankie, and Rich. Ryan was in Pittsburgh then. So we wanted to do a basketball one, let you guys know where we're coming from, let you guys know why we made the pick, let you know what the other guys are doing as well. Rich is in this draft with us. Frankie is not. Pat, who we talk about on the podcast all the time too, he is also in the draft. So it's going to be cool. Ryan, you have the what pick?
I have the fifth pick in the draft.
What are you thinking?
Whew. Well, all right. So my idea here is the first three guys to go most likely are going to be Luca, Giannis, Harden,
Mm-hmm.
and then probably a fourth being Anthony Davis. Any mixture there, depending who the top guys like. And I have the fifth pick. So if those four guys go, that makes my decision a little bit tougher. If one of those guys doesn't, it's an easy pickup for me, whoever isn't picked from there. Um, if I don't get one of those four guys, I'm looking at a guy who I had last year, named my team after him last year. And I think he has another step forward this year, and that's Trey Young.
I like that. I like that a lot.
So we'll
Let
see.
me
What
let
are you
me
thinking?
just
You got the seven?
yeah, I got the send, but let me just do this really quickly. So
Okay.
my wife is in the kitchen, your sister being loud as if we're not on a Zoom podcast call that
Sounds just like her,
the whole world is gonna see.
of
And
course.
she's in there clanging around, clanging and clanging and whatnot, but pregnant, so we'll let her be.
We'll
But
let her
hopefully
slide.
she'll go in the room in a little bit and we could not have any more interruptions. But yes, I have seven. The draft begins in 46 seconds. So I'll just give you an idea. Like I said, I got at seven. Those guys are not going to be there. Like you named Luca, James Harden, Anthony Davis,
Right.
Giannis. Those guys are not going to be there. But if Curry gets past you and Curry gets past Pat, you know, Curry's a thought. Dame Lillard is a thought for me.
Mhm.
Kevin Durant, LeBron James. Those are some names at seven that I'm thinking about.
Nice.
Rich is going one, and Rich has been going back and forth all day about what he wants to do with this pick, and he keeps saying different names. So he was letting us know he may go Durant, he may go Davis, he may go Harden, or Luca. So his pick is coming up here
Hmm.
at four. Hopefully, I gotta jump out for a second to see. Okay, cool. Ann is in. I just want to make sure Ann is in too. And here we go. The draft has started. So
All
me and
right.
Ryan talk to you about the other guys' picks while they pick, and then once our pick, we'll kind of shut up and let the let the other person talk. So Ryan will
Right.
talk when I pick it. So Ryan, who's that with the auto pick? It looks like.
Where is it at?
See it? It's like the next pick. I feel like the two.
That's probably one of the twins. It looks like he's in now though.
Okay, okay.
It looks like at 8 there's an auto pick right now.
Eight.
It's cousin Al.
Come on, cousin
Come on,
Al.
dog.
If y'all out there know cousin Al in the virtual world who are going to see this, let cousin Al know he's got to come correct on these drafts and stuff, man.
All
Hopefully,
right.
cousin Al jumps in.
The first pick is in. Luka Doncic.
Okay, Rich.
And
Okay.
the first sip is in. Yo, if you
Oh,
want to get some sponsors in here
what do you got? What are you drinking tonight?
tonight, courtesy of my roommate Steve, Michelob Ultra.
Oh, very nice. As James Harden goes two.
So when I come to my pick, I'm gonna minimize our video here. You guys are still gonna be able to see me on my end. I'm trying to figure out how to get both me and Mike on the screen while also showing my draft. I'm still a little bit new at this PC stuff, so it's gonna be a little bit. Here we go. Wait. Here we go.
All right. I think Giannis went in the middle of Ryan working out the kinks or it's a working process. But my man is doing his thing. So bear with him. Luca 1, James Harden 2, Giannis 3 so far. Pick 4, one before you, bro.
Yep.
So here we go. Here we go.
I
can't wait to talk y'all through Ryan's pick. Anthony Davis goes 4, and Ryan is up at 5. So Ryan's got Towns, he's got Curry, he's got the Joker, Dame Lillard, Trae Young, Ice Trae Young. Maybe he could just keep his name. Who knows what he does here? His pick is in.
Now I got you guys live on the screen. I got Mike on the screen. And here comes my pick.
Let's go.
Trae Young.
Trae Young, he keeps the name. He keeps the name. Now I'm next. Pat's going to go now. Let me see. Whoa, Pat, right for Towns, huh?
Wow.
Okay. So here's my thought. I got Curry. Okay. I like Curry a lot. I like Dame Lillard a lot. I said I would be a Kevin Durant guy, but I'm going to let Durant hold off for a little bit. And this is the only reason why. I feel like Steph Curry, who I'm going to go with, without Klay Thompson this year, this could be a huge year where he's healthy. Mm-hmm. He's got the team on his back. He has help in some of the other guys that are there, right? They got the draft pick. Who'd they go with the draft pick? Wiseman?
The Warriors?
Yes. Wiseman is there. They got my boy Kelly Oubre went over there. It's going to be a huge year, I feel like, for Steph Curry. So I'm going to go Steph Curry with my pick.
I like that. Let's see. All right, so you just went Steph Curry right there.
Yes.
Now Cousin Al, he's in. So Cousin Al is in now.
Okay, Cousin Al. If you know Cousin Al and you're watching this, give him a pat on his back.
Now for you guys viewing, I'm going to shrink myself because we don't want my face taking up the whole screen.
Some would beg to differ.
And I'm going to come back over here.
Jokic is here. Lillard is here. Booker is here. Tatum.
All right.
King James.
All right. Let's get this thing going. Cousin Al is up.
Cousin Al, what do you want to do? Now I took a little while on my pick. Maybe I should make my pick and then explain it next time. I'll see. I'll go back and forth. You know me. I don't know, when to shut up sometimes. I describe my pick. I like to talk it out.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what we're here for. We wouldn't be on this right now if we weren't talking it out together.
So how do you feel about your pick? You like that you have the opportunity to get Trae Young?
Oh yeah.
And you okay with passing up the guys you passed up?
Yeah, definitely. I'm looking now back a year right now, and Trae Young was someone I picked up probably in the second or third round of the last year's draft, and I picked up Steph Curry with the second pick. Those of you who follow basketball know he went out with a hand injury for pretty much the entirety of the season. Pretty much sunk my entire team, but Trae Young gave me a second life somewhere down the line last season.
Didn't I trick you?
You might have actually, yeah. We you got him, and we put a trade together. I forgot about that actually. Yeah,
it might have been a Christmas Eve trade.
It was a Christmas Eve trade. It absolutely was.
Easily go down this year as well.
All right, Steve, my roommate Steve's pick is in.
Steve is going LeBron here, right?
Steve just drafted. Let's see, we missed it.
Dame Lillard.
Steve went Dame Lillard. Okay, now Serb is up. The Bronsexuals pick is up.
Serb can go Braun and then somebody else.
Or someone else, then Braun. All right, so he goes
Durant.
It
doesn't really matter here.
Where am I? Why am I not seeing who's getting drafted? Let me get a better view. Draft board. Here we go.
Got the draft board up?
Got the draft board up.
So Serb is really thinking here. He drafts Durant with the last pick at 10. Swings back to him. The no-brainer I would think would be James. He's a LeBron fan. If he passes James, Steve is taking James, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
He took Jason Tatum, which I love.
Wow.
Absolutely love Jason Tatum.
All right.
What happens here?
Okay. I see what's going on here. My camera, where I'm seeing my face, is covering up where people's picks are. So
Okay.
Steve goes Devin Booker. All right. That's a
Wow.
good pick. I
I'll
was
take
hoping he
him.
didn't take him, but
He took Devin Booker.
Devin Booker with
Took
the
Steve and Serb, two huge LeBron fans that you tell me, two boys you living in Pittsburgh. Shout out to Pittsburgh. They go opposite. They don't even go their boy.
yeah.
That's crazy.
That's betrayal, some would say.
That is a typical Bronny fan.
That is.
You know what I'm saying? Not even
That's
going to
very
back your
typical.
boy up. I'll
This is
take him on
very
my squad.
typical. Very
Here's what I'm
typical.
thinking here. I'm next.
Okay.
I'm either thinking LeBron, I'm thinking Jimmy Butler, or I'm gonna reach a little bit and go Russell Westbrook.
All right. All right. That's a little bit of a reach, but I can see where you're coming from.
I like Westbrook in Washington. I like him like kind of like running the show like he did in OKC. Maybe averaging triple double again. He can go berserk. And now that he's got the ball in his hand, he can kick it a little bit to Bradley Beal.
Mm-hmm.
They got what's that guy's name? Haruchimura.
Mm-hmm. Rui Hachimura. Yep.
That big man from Gonzaga is over there. Dipped him the ball a little bit. Okay, here we go. So it's either Jimmy Butler for me or Russell Westbrook. Man, I love JB. I really, really do. But I got to go a little while with this pick and go Westbrook because I think he could be a superstar.
All right.
And he could fill up. He could score. He could average like 30 this year, I feel like, in Washington. I'm going to go Russell.
I like it. And right before you, Cousin Al took LeBron, so he's gone.
Right. I was going to go LeBron. It would have been LeBron, Russell, Jimmy there for me.
Okay. So now Pat is up.
PH. Who do you go? Joel Embiid.
Wow, he goes Joel
Embiid. Boring squad. Who did he draft before that? Karl Anthony Towns and Joel Embiid, Pat?
Wow. All right. We'll have to talk to him about that.
His team should be
oh, man, I'm up.
Rather watch the grass grow. Rather watch the grass grow or paint dry than watch Pat's team play.
Wow, this is going to be a tough one. But I'm gonna go for Donovan Mitchell.
I like it.
I'm gonna grab Donovan Mitchell and I'm gonna run with it. There we go. Right there. Okay.
So let me ask you this. If it wasn't Donovan Mitchell, who was it then for you?
Probably Kyrie Irving.
Okay. Jimmy Butler wasn't a thought in there? Ben Simmons?
Ben Simmons was a bit of a thought in terms of fantasy, right? If we're thinking strictly from a fantasy basketball perspective as Kawhi comes off the board, I like to get guys that they're going on any given night to do their thing, right? The thing that about Jimmy Butler to me is he is such a winner, right? That he doesn't always translate in fantasy. He will do what he has to do on the boards with assists. He fills up the stat sheet, but if it's not his night, he knows it's not his night, right? He's more than willing to back off a little bit, let the other guys have their shine. And someone like Donovan Mitchell to me probably doesn't even have that option, right? If it's not him or Gobert getting their buckets or one of the few shooters they have on their team, it's going to be a rough night for the Jazz. So,
oh yeah,
that's my thinking, and my other thinking with maybe I was thinking Ben Simmons as he just got taken right now. My thought with maybe Ben Simmons is there's a lot of news about Philly trading him.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be really interesting to see him under a different coach, maybe see what he could do on a different team. But that's all speculation, obviously, which is why it was a little bit hard in the top 3 to grab Harden if you're one of those guys.
Yeah.
Because you don't know where he goes from here. If he holds out, you don't know. So
to answer that, because I want to jump in on that too, and about Ben Simmons as well. Ben Simmons, I feel like these guys could be connected to each other as bonus goes.
That is a reach if I've ever seen one.
Who went for him?
One of the twins.
Okay. All right. So this is good for us though. Let that guy go there. So I'll make it quick. Ben Simmons and Harden, they could be, tied together in this trade. Simmons may go to Houston, which I like Simmons in Houston because I like him. Oh no, I don't like him in Houston because Houston has John Wall. So it's like, why you just brought Wall in? So that doesn't make sense to me. But what about if it's a 3-team trade and Simmons goes, I don't know where, and Harden comes to Philly? I like Harden in Philly. I think he does the same thing, if not better than what he does as DeAndre Ayton goes.
Whoa, and Jimmy Butler, back to back.
Oh wow. In Houston, I think he does the same thing in Philly, James Harden.
Okay.
But I think it's important for Ben Simmons if Ben Simmons does get traded and is in a three-team deal, because I don't think he'll end up in Houston.
Mhm.
Um, I think Ben Simmons needs to end up somewhere where he can learn from a coach who's going to develop his jump shot in some way or form, because he's got to have a 10 to 15 footer, man. It
Right.
just has to happen. He ain't winning on any team. He ain't helping any team to the maximum amount that he can to what they can, what they need from him, rather,
Right.
the way he's playing right now.
Yeah. No, I completely agree. And it's just it baffles me how I don't know what year this is for him in the league, but it's comical how people have started to play him, completely disregarding his jump shot, completely annihilating his drive to the basket because he's not a threat off the dribble to pull up from 15 or 20, and and he's a great player, so he's fighting through all that stuff and he's still making plays, but it makes me think how good he could be if he just developed those things. As Bam Adebayo goes off the board, unfortunately, because he was next on my list. But all right,
Right. So right now, who do you have on your team?
I have Trey Young and Donovan Mitchell. So
Okay.
I'm looking towards a small forward, big man, but it needs to be someone I'm really happy about because I'll go three guards off the
Yeah,
rip.
yo, me too. I was just gonna say that, bro. I heard you say that. I was like, you know what? My strategy is I don't really need to fill this forward spot. If I could have a guard I really like here,
Mhm.
still, I'm gonna go guard.
Right.
But like you said, it's about who you're really feeling when it comes up to you. Because Bradley Beal just went.
hmm Now I'm next here.
So these guys, the twins' names are R.J. Barrett right hand and R.J. Barrett's left hand.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, right. I'm not gonna go with the other one that's on
Right.
there. So
Right.
for the purpose, like,
They're big Nick fans, these two.
okay, okay. You get Nick fans, which is as Paul George goes, which is a guy me and you were staying away from.
Yes.
And it's your pick. Brian's pick, he got John Collins from Atlanta, who's a versatile power forward center, Kyrie Irving, Shea Gill, Chris Alexander, John Morant, Rudy Gobert, and then he may reach for somebody else. So let's see what he goes with here. I have 2 or 3 thoughts of what I'm going to go. Let's see what Ryan does, though. Does he want to go forward? Does he want to go with another guard? You heard what he said before. He's got Trey Young and Donovan Mitchell. So two
boy.
explosive players, two good players, too, man, to have on a team together. And I think Donovan Mitchell is going to keep up that flow from the bubble. Me and Ryan were talking about this earlier, though. As Ryan goes, Zach LaVine.
Zach LaVine. Yep.
Very nice.
I
seen
needed-
Zach LaVine finished like in the top, I think, want to say 40 in fantasy last year.
Yep.
Basketball. That's real for that dude. I always seen him on different teams. I was like, man, I want that guy.
Mm-hmm. I'm really happy with that pick. He can play shooting guard or small forward, and I think he's only trending upwards. There is no one in Chicago right now who is taking away playing time, scoring opportunities from him. Kobe White is another player that I was looking at that might come later in the draft, but right now, Zach LaVine is their scorer. He's their energy guy. He's everything to that team. And me being a Bulls fan, like I can recognize that, and I have to go with my guy.
Let's go.
So
I agree. And he's that type of guy, which is my pickup, and I know I'm going to take. But I want to just piggyback on Zach LaVine, and great pick because this is a guy who came in the NBA, was just a dunker. Everyone was like, "Oh, this guy's a dunker. He's an athletic guy." This guy started developing his jump shot. He got heck of a range from three.
Yeah.
He can drive to the hoop. This guy could do everything. He's a good long defender. Love Zach LaVine. Love his potential. Love that pick. I'm gonna go Ja Morant, my boy Ja.
Nice.
Rules. So I got Steph Curry, Ja Morant, and Russell Westbrook.
Nice.
That's right.
That was my other consideration right there was Ja Morant. The only reason I didn't go Ja Morant was because I already have Trey Young who can only play point guard in this league in terms of positions you can put them in. And Ja Morant's another one of those guys who are strictly a point guard. So I need that sort of flexibility right now because I have a ton of guards, as I was just speaking about. Steve goes Vucevic. It's another guy I was thinking about, but I was hoping he dropped a little bit. But unfortunately for me, that's not the case.
You had him last year, right? Vucevic
I
from
did.
Orlando.
I like drafting Vucevic. He's a very solid big man. You know what you're gonna get from him. Um, he's
Zion goes.
wow. That is a strange pick. Serb is doing a ton of things that I would not expect from him. He's not a big Zion fan. He's not a big he's
KD.
and then he
Like,
went yeah, he went KD instead of LeBron and he
you know,
went Zion here. So
let me see. Let me go. Let me go to his.
he's got the wraparound. Let's see. So
Got
what's his
Durant.
team at right now?
He got Durant, Tatum, and Zion.
All right. Pretty solid squad. Let's see who he goes with this wraparound pick here.
Oh boy, he got Gilchrist Alexander, Rudy Gobert, Pascal Siakam.
Yeah,
I
tons of
love Jamal
guys.
Murray, man. If I had another move, I would go Jamal here. If I was him, I would go Jamal
Right.
because I think he's going to play great in Denver again, coming out of the bubble. Another Donovan Mitchell type guy,
Mm-hmm.
going to ride that roller coaster. I agree with you, like we talked about before.
There goes Gobert.
He went
So,
Gobert. I don't think Mitchell and Murray explode,
mm-hmm.
but I think they are guys who take that next step up from they did in the bubble and continue that step throughout the whole year. Maybe towards the end of this year into the playoffs,
Right.
go even another level up. Like that Luka and James Harden and Giannis, AD, LeBron, KD, guys like that.
Right. And right here, let's see who you got. Steve. So Steve's right now, then Cousin Al, then you're up. Who are you thinking?
Boy. Well, this is why I like to look in this area. So I can go Jamal Murray. He may fall to me. Let me see what Jamal Murray plays.
Yeah.
Point guard and shooting guard. Right now, I got Curry, who could play that same position. Russell Westbrook can only play point guard, and Morant. So I'd probably pass on Jamal Murray at this point and look to a more of a big man with some skills, I would say, or so. I really like what's my man Brandon Ingram a lot.
That was the guy I was looking at.
Yes, I
I'm
like him a
two
lot.
after you.
Big and long. Rich had him last year, and I can get him, which is good. Let me just see. Chris Paul.
Yeah,
How
ton
do
of
you say
options
my
here.
name? How do you say my man's name? Nurkic. Nurkic.
Yeah, Joseph Nurkic. Nurkic.
Solid player from Portland,
Oh
and
yeah.
that's a good guy to have at that position. Drummond is cool at center. I just got to go with Ingram, though, because I just think he's
Dang.
so solid. He's
That's
so
tough.
solid.
That's tough to hear.
Yes, I know it has to. I know when Rich had him last year, I wanted to get it from him all year because this guy was like just killing it, man. And I think another year in that New Orleans system with Ball and Zion, they're going to do their thing over there. Drew Holiday's out of there now, right?
Yes, he's over in Milwaukee.
Milwaukee, yeah. So I think he'll get even more touches than maybe he got or would have got last year.
The only thing about that is, for that they got a ton of new people over in New Orleans, so that offense is gonna look a little bit different.
Definitely.
I'm not sure he's gonna have any opportunities taken away from him, but it definitely will look different.
Yes.
As I'm up right now,
That's funny you were thinking there too. I thought you were thinking more like with the what's his name?
yeah, Nurkic, yeah.
Nurkic. I didn't think you were a Drummond guy.
And I have another guy in my back pocket that I want to get, but I'm gonna take a risk here and assume that he's gonna fall to me next round, and I'm going to go with
Let's see here.
Nurkic.
I like it.
I'm gonna
See,
take Nurkic, and I'm gonna hope my guy next round falls to me. And
so you could tell me who it is because I obviously can't take him.
right, that's true. Christian Wood. He was a solid, really solid player last year for Detroit. He got traded to a team in Houston that I think works for him even better. If I'm banking on this, but if Harden has one of two things, some time where he misses, where he maybe holds out, tries to talk, trades, all that, or if he does get traded, I think this guy can blow up on this team with someone like John Wall, who's so fast, could really dish the ball. A bunch of other shooters around him. This guy can move. He's a classic big man, but he can move. He runs the pick and roll phenomenally, and he's got a little bit of a jumper to him. Nothing crazy, but I think he's going to have a really big breakout year this year. I really do, and I'm hoping that in the next what 8 picks, someone doesn't see the same thing I see as I see someone draft Andre Drummond. That's beautiful.
Yo, the only other person that would be me because I totally agree with you.
Hmm.
I think this dude Christian Wood was in a rough spot in Detroit. He's still very young. He's got a great skill set. Someone compared him to like a baby Anthony Davis,
Right.
and I think him now going to Houston. I think if Harden is there, it's good for him. If Harden's not there, it's even better for him.
Right.
So I think either way, it's a win-win for Christian Wood. Love his skill set. Love what he could do. Lefty?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think he is. And that's a tricky dude to guard. As you know, you play basketball your whole life. When you're that size and you get a guy who's lefty, it's tricky.
Especially like you said, the big men who are lefties, because they have so many moves down low that they're like, obviously it's the NBA. All these guys got moves. All these guys are phenomenal players. But if you get a really skilled lefty who can shoot a little bit, a big man, that guy has so many weapons. It's crazy. You don't know what you're doing guarding him. You try to take away his left, he goes back with the right, and you're like, dang, what am I doing here? So I really like him. I'm really hoping that in the next few picks
What we
doesn't
got?
drop to me, and it's looking good so far.
Ooh.
Middleton and De'Aaron Fox go off the board.
Yep. I liked Fox a lot. Middleton, I liked a lot there too. There's somebody I want. I'm gonna get D'Angelo. If you're gonna go Wood, I'm gonna probably go Russell.
Okay. And
But
you're 2 picks after me, right? 1 pick
yes,
after me.
I think Pat would probably scoop Russell though before me.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see where he goes.
Who do you go if you can't get Wood? Where do you go?
Oh wow, I'm not even considering anyone else. So let me think.
Okay. See, I like to always be prepared for like one or two guys in there, try to rank them before I get to it, just to see, who I got. Because I agree with you. Christian Wood should be here for you. I wish I knew like the draft order. Right now, that's Rich just got Chris Middleton, I believe.
Yes.
So Rich is swinging back now.
Right, and now it's one of the twins, and then it's Anthony.
Wow, Rich
So
went.
Van Vliet is one of the twins.
Okay.
I believe that's Joe Vaughn.
Okay.
And right now it's Ant.
Right. Who does Ant go? I didn't even look at Ant's team.
He strikes me as the thing that might be scary for you is that he strikes me as a D'Angelo Russell guy.
100%.
I could be wrong. He could go Jaylen Brown.
I'll tell you right now. He's got Ben Simmons, Bradley Beal, Giannis, and Andre Drummond.
Okay. All right. So he has a little bit of everything. So he can go anyone right here. There's not really a position he needs right now. Power forward, small forward. Let's see.
What's your opinion on Whiteside? Sacramento. He's in Sacramento now, huh?
Yeah, I think he's on the downturn. I think he's on the wrong side. I think it auto-picked for him. I think he took too long, and it took the best available, which is D'Angelo Russell. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate, man.
Come on, Ant, get it together. And all right,
Here we go.
Yes.
Christian Wood.
Nice.
Not even gonna second guess. I'm gonna let everybody know that was a quick pick. I knew I was going for him.
Let's go.
So I'm gonna put the whole league on alert. They're like, who the heck?
Christian Wood, man. Listen, great pick. See, I'm next here. What do you think about this dude Robinson too, from Mitchell Robinson from the Knicks?
It's just
He's tricky, right?
Yeah, it's just tough. It's tough to draft a Nick that if there's anyone to draft on that team, it'd be him, obviously. But with the recent drafting by them of Obi Toppin, you don't know. He's not going to take his spot by any means, but
no.
You just don't know what it's going to look like there. And it's tough to pick guys, especially there's so many guys in the NBA. The NBA fantasy is tough because there's so many guys. You could always make a move later in the season, but right now you want to make sure you draft those solid guys because there's always guys down here.
I think I'm going to go big man from Memphis here.
All right.
I think
Valanciunas.
I think because the only other guy I would go with here is Michael Porter Jr. just because I like what his ability could be.
Right. That's a good stack though, and you're only a few picks away to get him again if he falls to you. But that's a pretty good stack with John Moran, Jonas Valanciunas. If there's anyone he's given assists to, it's him. So I like that. I like that pick.
And I feel like I need to get a big man that with decent ability here in this part of the draft, and then when it comes back, see what I'm going to do after that.
All right, let's see what my boy Steve goes here. Cousin Al took Kyle Lowry. Let's see
Okay,
what my
go.
boy Steve goes here.
This where it's stuff. Here we go. My wife is. You heard that music? My wife is bumping music in the room.
Nice.
She's getting restless in there. Steve is up now. I like this.
Yep.
I keep thinking people are going to chat in here. Let me see what Steve's got on the team. Rich, Daniel, Tony D. I got to look through the names here. Steve's team. Got Dame Lillard, Devin Booker, Pascal Siakam, and that's my dryer, in case you were wondering. And homeboy from Orlando, Niko Vucevic.
Vucevic, yeah. Wow, he's got a pretty solid squad there.
Come on, Steve. What are you going to do now?
Let's see. I know he's downstairs sweating. I hear him.
This is the part of the draft where it's kind of like you got to fill your team out because the big superstars are gone. And you got Jaylen Brown.
Yep.
Okay. You start to fill your team out with some good role players, guys who are gonna, maybe get you 10 to 15 points, 4 assists, 4 boards, something like that. You're looking for a guy like that who's gonna fill in and get you, between what fantasy points would you say?
Mm-hmm. A good role player would be anywhere between 15 to 25.
Okay.
Especially the way our league is set up. We're gonna be scoring a lot of points. So
yeah.
Drew and Serb goes Drew Holiday.
Okay. So you pick now, obviously before me, right?
No. You are the Mambas, right?
Yes, I'm up in 3 picks. Then you're after me. Okay.
Yeah, I'm the 56th pick. You're the 54th.
I'm thinking for some crazy reason here. What's up with Porzingis? Is he hurt?
He just has a big history of being hurt. Right now, let's read what it has on him. We're reading the little Yahoo thing on him. It says Porzingis knee progressed to some 5-on-0 practice. Also did some non-contact defensive work. So if you remember in the bubble, he went out in that series, that playoff series, with a knee injury. It was pretty serious, and right now he's running 5-on-0 practice. They said 5-on-0 practice, for those who aren't familiar with basketball terminology. You have your starting 5. You run out. You run through plays. You run through 5-man weave, stuff like that. But there's no defense. You're just playing, going through the motions, getting the feel of the court, the players around you. No contact, no defense, nothing. So. That isn't a great sign if you're hoping to have him on opening day. I would expect him to be out at least a month into the season, maybe a couple weeks. If he's already running up and down the floor, however, that's a good sign. But opening day here is in, 2 weeks, 1 week? I don't expect him to be back in time for that. As Serb goes Drew Holiday, DeMar DeRozan. Steve takes Michael Porter Jr.
Yes.
And Cousin Al takes Mitchell Robinson. So now it's up to you, Mike. 2 of your guys who were thinking are gone.
So I was thinking, this is the 2 guys I was thinking. I was thinking Porzingis, and then see what happens. Maybe have to deal with a guy who's going to have a lingering injury on and off all year. Is that going to make or break my team? I don't know. If he turns out really good,
right,
and him and Luka could do their thing, man, that's great. I like that pick because he's versatile at power forward or center. I was going to do another stack here and go with Kelly Oubre, who's now with the Warriors. That's a Steph Curry and Oubre I have. And I like what Oubre did in Phoenix by himself over there. So I think he goes with no Klay Thompson this year. I think it's going to be a lot of points scored. So I'm going to go Oubre.
Okay. I like that.
I think there's going to be a lot of points scored in for the Warriors this year. And it's going to be Steph. I think it's going to be Oubre. I think it's going to be guys like that. You wanted to go Wall?
I did. I did want to go John Wall. But I'm up here and I'm thinking.
See, the thing
Mm,
I would have, while you think about the thing about Wall that steered me away from him a little bit was that injury again. Like this could be a lingering year where
right.
this guy had Achilles injuries and knee injuries and leg injuries just up the wazoo. I want to see him be successful. I want to see him come back and be John Wall, but can he be? If he does, it's a huge hit.
Yeah.
If he doesn't, it's like, dang, a frustrating year, which I feel like is a little more frustrating than the Porzingis because Wall is so explosive. So he needs those legs.
Right. And I'm okay here in the sixth round going Buddy Healed.
I like that. Buddy Hield, great player for Sacramento.
Yeah.
Um, phenomenal scorer, man. Whoa, that guy could put up, points in bunches. So definitely a guy I like.
Yeah, as Pat's hit in the chat saying, Mike, you took Oubre.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
He wanted Oubre?
Yeah. He said he wanted him bad.
See, that's the thing, man. Another guy that, like, I don't know who had him last year, but him and who else did I say? And Ingram.
Yeah.
Ingram, Oubre last year. I was like, man, I wish those guys played for my team. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go after them if they're there and see how it goes. I like my team because it's just long and athletic right now. It's a lot of points, not a ton of size, but I like where I'm at right now. I still have room for a shooting guard, for another forward, and another utility player, as well as another center. But I'm going to wait on the center. So it's shooting guard, forward, utility. The world is open to me. What do you think?
I like it. I have right now. I'm gonna move your face over here because I could see my team now. The only thing I don't have filled right now is a starting small forward, but I'm not worried about that because Zach LaVine can play small forward. I can move him as my starting small forward, put someone else in the guard position. So right now, I could use another big man. I could use some forwards. So I'm gonna start looking at the forwards now.
Okay.
Um,
While you're looking at the forwards, I want to propose this. Why don't we do this? Fill out our roster.
okay.
And then save the bench players not for the Zoom. Me and you will just stay on Zoom and chat it up a little bit. I don't think that people want to hear those deep dives that we go.
Right.
Maybe then we'll just post our picks later on. So let's fill out our rosters.
Right.
And then we'll close out and me and you will stay on.
Sounds good. We'll finish up here so you guys can. It's not the longest video in the world. If anyone's even still watching to this point, who knows?
Come on. Y'all gotta be, man. We are two entertaining brothers, man.
Oh yeah.
And brother-in-laws. And we're gonna get to see each other really soon in a safe way, obviously, out there in the world. Be safe. We're gonna see each other for the holidays. Keep it small, but love each other. That's real important. You are people that you love, keep it small, keep it safe. We love y'all out there. Respect the chat, man, doing their thing with the first family and friends fantasy basketball league.
Exactly, and expect a few more of these videos. I was a little bit behind on my technology setup. My girl got me right. Shout out to her. For Christmas, she gave me my Christmas gift early, and now I got the proper setup. I got the cam going. I'm ready to go. We can get all sorts of videos going now, live streams if we're up to that, all sorts of stuff. So tune in with the Respect the Chat crew. Main card will be returning soon. All sorts of videos will be going up on YouTube. We're back. In 2021, we're gonna get this thing rolling. 2020 has been a little bit slow, but I think I speak for both of us. We want to keep going with this. We don't want to let it die out. So
no way. No.
Appreciate you guys even tuning in. If you're up to this point, if not, I'll make a clip of this little spiel and put it somewhere else.
Yeah. I also want to do this for the winner of the Family and Friends Fantasy Basketball League. I want to get like a sweatshirt. I'll make up the sweatshirt.
All right.
Or whatever it is, T-shirt at that point, whoever the person decides that they want a sweatshirt or T-shirt with like the winner, like the Family Fantasy Basketball League 2020-21 winner. Throw that up there and throw the crew on the back for the Respect the Chat.
Okay.
Do something like that. I'm up here in 2 picks.
Well, I'm up right now. Wow, I'm over here talking.
Holy cow. See this? All right, this is a crucial pick here. Got 35 seconds left. So either you could talk us through your picks or I could talk for you because at this point now this becomes a little restless. I'll tell you guys who Ryan has. Ice Trae Young gets to keep the name if he wants it. Ice Trae Gang, keeps it if he wants it. Trae Young, Donovan Mitchell, Zach LaVine, Christian Wood, Yusef Nurkic. Hopefully I said that right. And Buddy Hield, man. Woo wee.
Oh boy. All
Those
right.
guys play
I'm
basketball,
gonna do a
man.
little bit of a deep dive here,
Uh-oh. Deep dive. I like the deep dive. Always.
and I'm gonna go Mikal Bridges.
Ooh.
I
Phoenix
think
boy,
that
right?
Yeah, I like that Phoenix squad this year. I think there's going to be a lot of touches for a lot of players. I know you got Chris Paul, Devin Booker,
Mm-hmm.
DeAndre Ayton. I know you got Cam Johnson. I know you got all these guys, but I think it's going to be a high-powered offense, in
Mm-hmm.
my opinion. And I think you want to have teams where if you're a betting person, right, and you're looking at the totals of games, you want players in fantasy basketball on teams that are going to hit those overs. They're going to hit those. They're going to score 120 plus a game, right? Because that means everyone's going to be involved. There's going to be a lot of scoring. It's going to be well balanced,
Oh, yeah.
and with more scoring, most likely more assists, most likely more turnovers, which hopefully on your end are steals, blocks, etc.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my thought process there. I already have a pretty filled up squad, so I'm liking where I'm at here. I think my starting roster is pretty much full. I think I need one more center.
I was gonna go Aaron Gordon and Pat Wenham.
Wow. All right.
I like Aaron Gordon a lot. So this is where I'm gonna make the move then. Porzingis is still here.
Okay.
I did the whole spiel before.
Right.
I'm gonna take him. If I gotta mess around with a little bit, put him on the bench for a little while, I'm cool with that. Because if I get him back and he's at full power, let's go.
All right.
If I got, if it takes a little while, no problem. I got the rest of the squad who should be able to hold it down. I'll get his replacement in a little bit, but I gotta go KP, man. I gotta have that guy possibly on the squad if he's gonna be healthy. Ease him into the year. I got no problem with that whatsoever. Ease
Okay.
him into the year, see what he does. I like that he plays multiple positions, being a power forward and a center. And my center could be a guy with range.
I like it.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta love that.
I like it a lot. That's a pretty good pick. All depending, obviously, on when he comes back, when he's healthy. But I think this is the time we're nearing the seventh, eighth round where you have to make those sort of picks.
Yeah.
They might sit on your bench for a little bit, but if they come back in a big way, that could help you down the road. It's a long season. It's a really long season.
Mhm.
So you guys you're thinking right now who are injured might be out a month or two, could come in the middle of the season, save your season,
Oh yeah.
propel you to the next spot. You never know what's going to go on. NBA is a long season, so
Oh, big time. Big time.
let's see who Steve goes here. He goes Clint Capella. Okay,
Okay.
who's now on Atlanta for those who haven't been following.
Yeah. And Miles Turner went before him
Right.
to one of the RJ Barrett twins.
Okay.
Interesting spots here with people coming up. I'm up in 4 picks, so I'm after you here.
You
No.
are before me. Yeah.
Okay. So that's what I got to think about right now. Let me see what I got. I got Steph Curry, Russell Westbrook, Brandon Ingram, Kelly Oubre, Porzingis. Got to help me with my man's name here. Giannis Velsovut. Who's the guy from Memphis?
Where are we at here?
What, Giannis?
What number? What number? What number?
The center I got from Memphis. What the heck is his name?
Oh, Jonas Valanciunas. Yeah.
Valanciunas, my boy JV at center, and I got John Morant as a utility. So I can go a shooting guard here, or I can go utility. I'm gonna wait on the center.
Okay.
So that's interesting here.
Serb goes Malcolm Brogdon.
Who went him? Oh,
Serb. Yeah.
okay.
He might have to change his name if he didn't draft LeBron.
Oh yeah, and he had him there, man. That was a crazy pick. I think what I'm gonna do here is go a little deep dive, and I can't let my guy sneak away here. You know what? I'm gonna keep it a secret.
Okay.
It's not gonna affect. So it's either between Tyler Hero, and go deep dive. Plays multiple positions, gives me a lot of range. Maybe he opens it up. Maybe he's that second, third guy.
Okay.
Opposed to Jimmy Butler being 1. Bam being a 2. I feel like Hero is right there with Bam of how they could lean on this guy going into this year. I really like Kemba Walker too, and he's injured as another guy there. But I'm gonna go Hero. Open it up, get another 3-point shooter on my team. Next to my man Steph, who went here? Draymond Green, okay, and Cousin Al before me. Is that an auto pick for Cousin Al?
It is an auto pick for Cousin Al.
He's gonna go Warren.
DJ Warren.
Oh my
Whoever's.
gosh. How's it now, man? All right, I'm gonna go a little deep dive here.
All right.
And I'm gonna go my man Tyler and see how it goes. Throw him on the squad. He plays a lot of different positions: point guard, shooting guard, and forward. I really, really like that a lot.
Am I blind here? Did some? Okay, no. I was blind for a second. All right.
Squad looks clean. There's a clean bunch of dudes in there, bro.
Woo.
Who are ready to play
Oh yeah.
basketball. I'll tell you right now.
Oh yeah.
I got to think about what my name's gonna be. I was the Mambas. Shout out to my man, legend Kobe Bean Bryant, man. Oh my gosh. Probably my second favorite basketball player ever, Michael Jordan. It's gotta be my first. Kobe is 100% my second.
Yep.
If not my 1A. You know, it's the same.
Right.
Legend, man, that we lost in the beginning of this year.
Mhm.
That's why I named my team after. I'm gonna change my team because that was last year. I want to bring, a new team name. I don't know what it's gonna be. I gotta think about it. I got a lot of names on my
Right.
squad where I could pick. Let's see.
Right. And I like my team name. I like that I get to keep it, but I think I like getting a little creative. I think I might switch it up a little bit. And right
Yep.
here, I'm gonna go Thomas Bryant.
Nice.
I needed another center. He has a lot of upside to him. If he stays healthy, he could average a double double. Even if it's a low 11 and 10, 10 and 9.5. If he gets a couple double doubles here and there, that's all I could ask for in an 8th round pick. He shoots threes really well. He shoots free throws really well. He might not get as many opportunities with Russ being there, but he's the lone big man there that is going to make a difference, in my opinion, in the starting lineup. So I'm okay with that, and we'll see how the rest of my team goes. But my team's pretty much filled up. How's your team looking?
I got a center left and one utility player.
Okay.
You're filled?
Pretty much with my starting roster, I have a forward and a utility, but
Okay, we're both at the same thing then.
yeah.
So we'll make these picks. We'll sign off. We'll continue on. But this is like a point right now where I really probably will go utility guy before I go center. But if I can get a center who plays multiple positions who I like, then I would like it there.
Colin Sexton goes. Okay.
Yeah, I did like Lonzo Ball this late. Sexton's a cool pick, I guess, at this point now too. This guy just doesn't take that next step, and I think he could be like super good. Correct me if I'm wrong. Deontay Murray, is that how you say his name?
Yeah, DeJounte Murray.
From San Antonio, point guard, also plays a shooting guard, tall, lanky, athletic, man, smooth and silky his game is. But like I had him last year, he never took off. So I don't know what San Antonio's direction is at this point right now. So I'm gonna probably stay away from him. Steven Adams is a good pick, I think, at this point too.
Right.
Kevin Love, I can't believe he's still playing. I can't pick him on my squad. I do like Danilo Gallinari, and I do like the fact that now he's in. I just missed it. Or did he just get picked?
Yeah, he did. Get picked.
He's in Atlanta now.
Right.
And getting Trae Young's gonna hit him with a couple of those because Trae Young's gonna get some double teams after he dropped 45. Then they're gonna be like, "Yo, we got to double Trae. We got 45."
Yep.
Kick it to Gallinari a little bit. Let him get
Fine
some of
by
those.
me. If my boy's got 45 already, he can dish it.
Right. So, what do you think about Blake Griffin at this point of his career?
Whew.
Is he fantasy worthy?
It's tough. He's one of those guys that you just don't know what you're going to get from him. He's just a name, He's just a name that's been around. He hasn't been productive. He really hasn't shown anything in the past few seasons. That being said, he's still always a threat, and there goes Rich with the classic, I know that guy, so I'm going to pick him pick.
Oh, Rich. Hopefully my hair ain't looking too bad in there. It's got freshy today, too. Shout
nice.
out to man, hook me up. Of course, Rich. Blake, he'll never even play him. He won't even play him, I bet you. Rich.
Yeah, no, definitely not. Or even better, he'll play him the whole first month and then pull man, I don't know why I drafted that guy. I might drop him.
Right.
The whole AJ Green fiasco.
Right. Exactly. And never drop him, by the way.
Wow, Jeremy Grant's still here on Detroit.
Yeah, that's big.
That Detroit roster is they have nobody. I don't see why. That's also a pretty sneaky pick.
Which one?
Jeremy Grant.
Yes. I'm not going to take him. I do like that. What do you think about the other Ball brother, LaMelo?
He's on my draft list. If he's still there at a reasonable pick, I would like to take him.
Right?
I definitely like what I've been seeing from him. I'm hoping that I don't want to take him too soon, but I'm
Mhm.
hoping if he's there and maybe a pick or two that I can get him because I'm willing to take the risk on him for
Yeah,
sure.
he might not be because I feel I've been taking him in like these mock drafts. Like, why not? Let me just see what this guy does
Right.
because I like him as a shooter. Um,
Yeah, he could
he
shoot.
obviously can get to the hoop. So it's him and Deontay Graham. Is that his name over there? Also,
Yeah, Devontae Graham.
Devontae
They
Graham.
still have Terry Rozier. They have Gordon Hayward.
Yep.
Um, uh, PJ Washington. I'm trying to think of who they have in terms of big men, but yeah, it's a relatively young squad. They got a lot of upside to them, that whole squad. But I'm also thinking Karis LeVert from Brooklyn.
Okay.
He's a big scorer, and I know Katie and Kyrie are there, but we all know the deal with both of them. Who knows what type of load management they might do? They both have history of injuries. I think that if they're smart, they take some time off here and there, and that's a big opportunity for guys like Spencer Dinwiddie,
Mhm.
Karis LeVert, guys like that to shine. And they already shown that without the two superstars that they could really play. So I think that the Nets are more trustworthy of their bench to maybe sit KD and Kyrie here and there against, you know, and maybe lesser competitive squad. So
Mhm.
I like that pick as well.
I also like those guys as I'm going to make my pick in a couple seconds here. I like those guys that you just named, Levert, Dinwiddie, Allen. Those guys may be in a trade to go somewhere. So
Yeah,
those guys may end up on a team where they could be like good pieces for this team and have a lot more scoring than maybe that they would have if they stayed in Brooklyn.
yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna go Ball. I'm gonna go my boy LaMelo Ball and
Wow.
see what happens with him here.
That's two guys you stole from me, Mike. What's up with that?
My bad. You see, great minds think alike. Great mind, and the fact that we got a draft right near each other, like you're a 5 and
Right,
I'm a 7, kind of stinks.
right. And we're both probably been doing mock drafts, getting the same guys.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. So
Dang,
I
dog.
gotta go center here because I'm not gonna worry about my bench yet. So I want to fill out my spot, and then like I said, we're gonna sign off. But yeah, man, I like Ball. I like his game. I like his confidence. I
Mhm.
like that he played in the pro, with men in the pro leagues in
Right,
Australia.
right. I like that too.
Yeah, I like that he's been balling with some grown men at this point right now, and he's holding his own. I think he could become a superstar. I honestly do in
I
Charlotte.
agree. I
And
agree. I think he has the potential for it. I think that he has a really complete game. Uh, it's just a matter of will he continue that confidence that because when he plays with confidence, it doesn't matter if he has a good night, bad night. He's letting that thing fly. He's zooming up
yeah,
in court, dishing passes. If he gets rattled a little bit, if he has a couple bad games in a row, it worries me a little bit because he seems like one of those confidence guys that his performance reflects his confidence. So, but I think that with all that being said, I think that he's going to be a really good piece for that team coming
oh
off the bench.
oh yeah, the Brown sexuals with
Go with Al
Al Horford.
Horford. Back to back pace. Yeah, these are all the now coming up. Definitely are some snooze picks here.
Yeah,
Um, it's some real. You got to think about what you're doing. When will you actually play these guys? Type situation. So
right. I feel like I'm gonna go with another dive here, deep dive.
I'm looking at a dive too as well.
You know, I don't know why it's one of my guys from the bubble made him like him even more. I like Daniel Tice a lot, and he's a center.
All right.
I can put him in my center spot. I really like him with Boston. I like how he fits in there. Um, if I didn't have Oubre and Curry, and based like the Warriors, I would go with my man. Well, I would go with Wiseman as a rookie, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
But maybe that guy explodes as a rookie in that system over there. I wish Bagley was better because I would go Bagley. I feel like I take Bagley and he turns into a bag of bagels. I'm gonna be like, not that it's gonna make or break the team, but I'm like, come on, man, I could have stayed away there. So I'm gonna stay away. I do like this guy, but he hasn't played the position I need. But maybe I just stick him on the squad. I like Evan Fournier.
Okay.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
I like him a lot. I like his game. Do I go him or do I go my boy Daniel Tice? I'm gonna go my boy Daniel Tice.
Okay. All right. I like it.
I got Steph Curry, Tyler Hero, Russell Westbrook, Brandon Ingram, Kelly Oubre, Porzingis, Giannis Jonas Valanciunas.
Yep.
Let's go. Daniel Tice, Ja Morant, and LaMelo Ball.
Nice.
So here we go.
I like it. And I'll shout out my squad real quick. Trae Young, Donovan Mitchell, Zach LaVine, Mikal Bridges, Christian Wood, Brandon Clark, Joseph Nurkic, Thomas Bryant, and Buddy Hield. That's pretty much my starting squad right now. I got one more pick here for the final starting spot. And I'm thinking I'm going to take Karis LeVert with that pick. If Pat doesn't take him. We'll see.
You never know Pat. You never know what Pat.
You never know what he's going to do.
Right? Do you agree with Bagley, though, before you make your pick and we sign off? Like, Bagley is just like...
Oh, yeah. It's just...
That, man. Not evolving here.
No. And he went Derek White. Okay, great. I'm going to go Karis LeVert.
Derek White, that's a crazy pick. That's that San Antonio kid. Another guy who plays that Murray position, point guard, shooting guard, and doesn't do anything.
Right.
And you went who?
And I went Karis LeVert.
Nice. All right, y'all. Check us out. Respect the chat. Me and Ryan are going to do more videos for you guys this way. We're going to definitely try to convert them to audio as well. So you can get them on, you can get your podcast app on your iPhone or whatever it is on when you got an Android. Do you know what that is, Ryan?
I know Spotify, Stitcher. I think they have Google Podcasts. I think that's what it is. Google Podcasts.
Okay. So figure. We're going to try to get the audio, get it on there as well, and do the video. But please support us, man. Give us a thumbs up on our YouTube channel, RDC Crew, and where the ones that do sports, I believe the other RDC crew doesn't, but shout out to them because they're killing it. And hopefully we both could be successful. But this is our first draft, doing it with our friends and family. Last year we did it just to mess around. This one's going to be serious, and the winner gets a sweatshirt or a t-shirt, whatever they want.
Absolutely.
But, whoa.
The champ is here. There we go.
What's up?
Champ, we were just signing off.
I tried to get on like a half hour ago, and it wouldn't let me.
Oh, it was doing the waiting room thing, but I was in the draft.
Okay, good. I'm glad he's on. Then we'll sign off in a couple of seconds because
Shout out your team real quick.
Hold up.
This guy names his team the Braun Sexuals and doesn't pick LeBron.
I knew it was gonna get called out. I don't as a fantasy player, I never know. Because you never know how many games he's gonna sit out. How many times he's gonna just take an off game.
Okay, so at least you're admitting this as a LeBron fan that the guy kind of gives it a half go out there.
Well, yeah, during the regular season, and I feel like every year it's just gonna keep getting a little worse.
No.
So I just didn't know. You never know what you're gonna get. Let me see who got.
Shout out your team real quick.
Tatum, Zion, Rudy, Drew Holiday, DeMar DeRozan, Malcolm Brogdon, Covington, Montrezl Harrell, and Al Horford.
All right. Solid squad he's got there.
I like it. And Ryan and I already decided that I'm going to win anyway with my team. So
what's your team?
I'll say it on here before we sign off, but stay on with us while we do the rest of the picks. We don't want to bore the fans with the snooze bench guys.
Yeah, no, I don't care.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Where's my team here? What do we got?
Did he go? That's what I was going to get. Was that your point guard you were looking at?
Yes, but I figured he wasn't going to be there.
Who were you thinking, sir?
What's your team name, Mike?
Mambas. I got Curry, Tyler Hero, Russell Westbrook, Brandon Ingram, Kelly Oubre, Porzingis, my man from Memphis. Right, what's his name?
Jonas Valanciunas.
Daniel Tice, John Morant, and LaMelo Ball.
Yo, you got LaMelo Ball. I was so upset. He was my next pick.
So he was my next pick too.
I wild card him.
I wouldn't have gotten him either way then. But I was gonna pick Trae Young was gonna be my first pick, and then you got him. I didn't. I thought he might be there. There he go too.
I just picked Duncan Robinson.
Oh, that was nice. My 1-2, I wanted to do Lillard and KD. I wanted to do my first picks.
Wow.
I was surprised KD was still there, honestly.
Did you got KD, right?
Yeah, he's my first pick.
Okay.
I was gonna go KD at 7, but I couldn't pass Curry.
Curry. He looks good already.
Yeah.
And I feel like I was telling
I really
Ryan,
don't know what I'm gonna get from any of these guys.
No. And I was telling Ryan, I think with Curry over there, with no Klay Thompson and a couple of those young guys, I think he could go more.
Yeah. I don't know
Who else
what.
just went?
So low. Why did they pick him?
Are you up?
I just went. I just got Jeremy Grant.
And
Oh, and Anthony Edwards went too.
like the NBA, it's always these players that just come out of nowhere that nobody really notices in the beginning.
Yep.
Like crazy points.
It's definitely fantasy basketball is a league where you win the league based on the guys you pick down here.
Yeah,
These guys really win you a lot of games. If you have 2 top-heavy guys and the rest of your team's dropping duds.
Yeah, it's chopped.
That's Rich's squad.
Rich is the. Oh, I know that guy's name. Let me draft him real quick.
Blake Griffin. The Blake Griffin pick.
Yeah, that was a crazy pick.
Crazy. We're gonna keep the champ on with us. We're gonna sign off with y'all. Hopefully, we get the champ on a couple of Respect the Chat episodes. What do you think?
Yeah, put me on. What's up with that?
All right.
I'm trying to get some merchandise too. I'm trying to get a crew neck.
For all you out there, right? Tune in to our TikTok because I told the champ here. I made a deal, Mike.
Wait, I might pick. I can't. I gotta focus right now.
All right, go ahead. I told him this deal, right? He's the TikTok guy. If he runs and operates the Respect the Crew TikTok, if he gets us to at least 1,000 views, I'll get him a RDC sweatshirt with the champ on the back.
Come on, man.
Crew neck, anything, any design he wants, I'll get it for him. The champ on the back. On TikTok, 1,000 views isn't that much.
No, it's not that much. You got our guy through. Still the ones that you got our sweatshirts.
Yeah.
Still got the image of. Maybe we could talk about that. But the champ is picking. We're gonna get the champ on further episodes.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we'll get Steve on too. Steve's in the background. We'll get him on. We'll make it a full crew. But Respect the Chat
Steve.
podcast, man. We're out.
Peace.
Need another guard.